Ladies and gentlemen, Class of 2017 inductee, Bill Amberson. William H. Bill Amberson was born on October 17, 1922 in Spring Garden, Alabama, to Frank H. and Clara Parker Amberson. His family moved to Sand Mountain when he was a child, and Bill spent a happy childhood playing baseball, riding his pony, and helping his mother while his dad was out on the road as a traveling salesman. Frank opened Amberson's in Boaz in 1939, and Bill spent many hours working in the family business. Bill graduated from Boaz High School in 1941. He was a three-sport letterman in football, basketball, and baseball for the Pirates. After graduation, he transferred to Snead State on a basketball scholarship. He also played tennis for the Parsons. Bill's formal education was interrupted by the call from Uncle Sam. On April 9, 1943, the same day he graduated from Snead College, he boarded a bus to Fort McPherson, Georgia, to begin basic training in the Army Air Corps. After being transferred to Army Infantry in 1944, Bill was shipped to England and assigned to the 29th Division, 155th Infantry, A Company. His first job was first scout for his platoon as they made their way into Germany. On October 13, 1944, Bill was wounded during the Battle of Cologne in Germany, sustaining serious injuries in his arms, chest, and legs. He was hospitalized for many months both in Europe and in Memphis, Tennessee. For his heroic efforts during the battle, Bill was awarded the Purple Heart. Bill returned to Boaz after the war, and after many months of courting, he married the former Zadie Nell Wells at her parents' home in 1950. Bill assumed ownership of Amberson's clothing from his father in 1952 and grew the business into a thriving retail establishment in downtown Boaz. Even as a young man, Mr. Amberson began to give back to his community. Bill and Zadie immersed themselves in their church's work. Both at Julia Street Methodist Church and later at First Baptist Church, Bill served as a church leader, deacon, Sunday school director, and discipleship training director. Bill received the prestigious Dove Award from the Southern Baptist Convention for his work in church training. Together, he and his wife served on mission trips, many committees, and in their senior adult fellowship group. Bill also served faithfully on the church's benevolence committee, seeking to meet the needs of church and community families in difficult times. Bill was active in starting the Boaz Harvest Festival through his early membership in the Boaz Chamber of Commerce. He served on the Boaz Rural Development Board, the Boaz Industrial Board, the Retail Committee, and the Boaz Country Club Board. Together, Bill and Zadie were honored as the Boaz Citizens of the Year in 2011. Mr. Amberson was a true partner of Boaz Schools. He was the first to volunteer as a reading buddy at Boaz Elementary. He was a consistent supporter of the BHS athletic programs. For many years, he was jokingly referred to as the oldest living Boaz Pirate, and he loved the title because he loved Boaz High. The Ambersons have also supported education at Snead State Community College, endowing a scholarship awarded to a Boaz High graduate each year. Bill and Zadie were honored as Snead State Alumni of the Year in 2014. Of all the civic organizations that Bill participated in, Civitans was his favorite because it was always promoting his city and its businesses. He was an active member for over 50 years, achieving lifetime member status. During these years, he served as president of the local chapter and district lieutenant governor of North Alabama Area 6. Bill and Zadie were able to travel to Civitan conventions held in Acapulco, Mexico, and Toronto, Canada. Mr. Amberson was honored as Civitan of the Year in both 1979 and 1997. Bill was an outstanding baseball player and received a callback from the Cincinnati Reds after attending a tryout camp. His dream of playing professional baseball was never realized due to his call to the armed services. However, Bill stayed active, coaching his sons in youth baseball. He eventually took up golf and stayed active on the golf course into his early 90s. Bill and Zadie have 3 sons, Philip and wife Virginia, Dana and wife Emily, and Ray and wife Karen. They also have 5 grandchildren, Avril, Jill, Hughes, Ashley, and Will. They also have a great-granddaughter, Zadie Ann Mintz, born in 2015. Sadly, Bill Amberson passed away on February 23, 2017 at the age of 94. He lived a life of service, fulfilling his hope and prayer of returning home from World War II. He dedicated his entire life to the promotion and enrichment of his family, church, and community. He was truly Boaz's hometown hero. Ladies and gentlemen, Boaz High School Wall of Fame Class of 2017 inductee, William H. Bill Amberson.